Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shayla Mas. Thank you for joining me today. If you clicked on this video, you probably feel burnt out or near burnout. But do not worry, with this practice, we're going to start getting you back to feeling at your best again. Just get comfortable on your mat and we'll begin. You're going to start by bringing the soles of the feet together, letting your knees relax to the sides. You're going to lie back. You can close your eyes here. And you're going to start paying attention to your breath, just observing for now. I want you to think of one thing, only one thing that you can control right now. One thing you have control over. If you cannot think of anything, you can always control your breath. You're going to bring one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. And just observe the rise and fall of your chest every time you inhale and every time you exhale. You might notice it more in the belly. Just observe, no judgment here. You're going to try to breathe through the nose for the whole practice. We're trying to calm down the nervous system here. Breathing through the nose really helps. So if you find your mouth open at any moment, do not worry about it. Just go back to breathing through the nose. When you're ready, you're going to bring your arms by your sides. Really slowly, you can open your eyes. And you're going to start bringing the knees together towards one side and then towards the other. You can go one knee at a time or both at the same time, whatever feels better. Take it easy here. Just starting to activate the spine, the hips. You're going to bring both knees to the chest. Give yourself a hug. You can bring the head up towards your knees. Hold it. And at your own pace, you're going to calm down. You're going to bring your arms by your sides and you're going to go side to side with your knees. This time the knees are together. Now try to look at the contrary side. So if your knees come to the right, you look at the left, come back to the center, and then the contrary. At your own pace. You can go slower if you need. Nice. You're going to come back to the center. Give yourself a hug again. You can aim to grab the contrary elbow this time. And from here, you're going to bring the feet down. And we're going to do an active bridge. You're going to bring your hips up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, push your hips up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Breathing through the nose, remember. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Really pushing away from the mat, from the floor. Nice. Really engaging the core, the hamstrings, the whole leg. Nice. You're going to hold it up. Stay. Find your way down. You're going to bring the knees towards the chest, but you're going to bring the hands under and you're going to start rolling forward and backwards at your own pace. Try to hold it for a second when you're up. Nice. And you're going to bring the feet all the way down, hands behind you. You're going to bring the knees forward and if you can to touch the floor. This is a mobility exercise for the hips. Coming forward and backwards. Help yourself with your hands and your feet. You're going to hold it here. You can open the chest. You can change the hands for the fingers to be facing out. And you're going to find your way to your malasana, your yogic squat. From here, you're going to bring your hands to the floor. And you're going to move however feels right in your hips. You can go a little bit side to side, lifting the toes and the heels. Or if you want, you can extend your legs and bend them again a few times. Just showing you different options. You could bring one knee at a time to the floor. This is a mobility exercise as well. Just play around. Come back to Malasana and you're just gonna walk to your downward facing dog. Hold it here. Little bit of a warm up here, little bit of a wiggle, whatever you need. You can just walk on the spot like I'm doing, or you could hold it still. You can twist the torso as you're walking on the spot, or twist the hips and the heels like I'm doing now. Just a little bit of a warm up, whatever you need. Really pushing away from the mat, trying not to collapse on the wrist. You're gonna come back to downward facing dog, hold it here. Go back to your breath, breathing through the nose, and slow down your breath if you can. Nice, we're gonna do a couple sun salutations, and then we're gonna go for a flow. So when you're ready, you're gonna step forward towards the front of your mat, and you're gonna roll all the way up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands together in Namaskar. You can close your eyes here. Go back to your breath. You always have the option of working with Ujjayi breath, ocean breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, constricting the muscles on the back of the throat. But if it's not your practice, you can just breathe through the nose. You can open your eyes, inhale, arms over the head, exhale for forward from the hips, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Fall forward from the hips. You're gonna walk directly to your plank. You're gonna hold it. Now really engage the core. Bring the weight towards your hands, active fingers. You're gonna bend your knees, chest and chin to the ground, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, find your cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. You're gonna hold it here. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. This is a breathing exercise. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. All through the nose. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. You're gonna walk towards the front of the mat, halfway lift. Find your way down, now all the way up, arms over the head, and back to Tadasana. Hands in front of the chest, going back to the breath. Stay where you are. We're gonna do it one more time. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale for forward from the hips, Uttanasana. Now halfway lift, Urdhva Uttanasana. You're gonna walk to your plank. Right away, you're gonna bend the knees, chest and chin to the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar, slide forward to find your cobra. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Hold it here one more time. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Beautiful moment to practice your Ujjayi breath for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Nice. We're going to go directly to a flow from here. You're going to find a 3-legged dog with your right leg, and you're going to start making circles outwards with your knee. Nice. You're going to change direction to go inwards. Nice. You're going to extend your leg. Inhale, extend. Bend the knee, open the hip. So really pushing away from the floor. Nice. You're going to step it through, and from here you're going to come to a reverse warrior, so all the way around to the back. You're going to extend your right arm, and from here we're going to flow between a side angle and a reverse warrior. You're going to do it a few times. Stay with the front knee bent. You can look up as you extend. A couple more times, going back and going forward. Now you're gonna go all the way back, and you can extend your front knee, variation of reverse warrior. From here, you're gonna go directly to triangle pose. So hold that straight knee at the front. You can go to the floor, you can use your block. See if you can look up at the end, pushing away from the block or the floor. Hold it. Utthita Trikonasana. You're going to look down, bend the knee, and you're going to find your side angle. If you need your block here, please use it. If not, you can be inside of the foot with a hand. You're looking at the hand that is up, hold it. Now from here, you're going to pivot to a Prasarita Padottanasana. You're going to fold forward from the hips. You're gonna find your contour elbow and literally just swing side to side. Now, important here, really letting go of the weight of the head. Nice. You can interlace the fingers behind your back and let your hands fall towards your head. You want the weight of the body to be really on the toes. So you want to, it's almost like you're about to fall forward. You really want to be forward. Hold it. From here, we're going to reverse. You're going to come back to the side angle, open the toes a little bit, extend. From here, you're going to square the shoulders and the hips, and you're just going to walk back to downward facing dog right away. Left side, three-legged dog to the left. Little circles with the knee going outwards first. And then you're going to change direction and go inwards. Really pushing away from the floor with your hands. Don't collapse. Inhale, extend. Now open that hip, so really bending that knee. And you're going to step it through. You're going to find your reverse warrior. You're going to excuse me showing you my back. We're going to go back and forth between the side angle and the reverse warrior. At your own pace, keeping that bent knee. 2 more times. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Now from here, extend the front knee. Really extend the left arm over your head. And you're going to come to triangle pose. Don't bend the knee. If you can, looking up, really pushing away from the floor. Think of the left hip going forward, right shoulder going back. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hold it. Now, so you're going to find your way to your side angle, any variation you feel comfortable with. You could have the hand inside of the foot like I am, or you can use your block. You can stay higher up on your thigh if you want. So with your elbow on your thigh. Nice. You're going to pivot to Prasarita Padottanasana. You're going to excuse me giving you my back. You're going to grab the back of your leg, so either your calf or your heel. I'm actually stepping on my toes, which is another option. You can step on all your toes with your heels. Now you want to aim for the top of the head to touch the floor. That's the direction. It doesn't matter if you're not close. Trying to bring your forearms towards your shins. Hold it here. Prasarita Padottanasana. Now you're going to let go of the hands. You're going to walk with your hands in between your legs. Now you can open quite wide the legs if you need. Same as before, the weight is going towards the toes. Try not to collapse back. You're going to find your way back. Find the way back to that side angle. Pushing away from the floor. You're going to square the shoulders and the hips. And from here, you're just going to walk back to downward facing dog. Hold it here. Breathing through the nose at your own pace, trying to slow down the breath. You're going to calm down to a child's pose position. You're going to bend the knees and you're going to bring the forehead down on the mat. You can bring the arms back if it relaxes you, really letting go of the weight of the head, letting the shoulders fall forward. Nice. We're going to stay in the floor for the rest of the practice. We're going to go for a camel pose. When you're ready, you're going to recover the torso. You're going to roll the torso up. You're going to come up on your knees. Bring your hands to your back pockets. Imagine wearing jeans. You're going to push your hips forward and you're going to open the chest. You're going to look up, try to bring the elbows together. If you want to stay there or if you want to go farther, you can bring the right hand to the right heel, left hand to the left heel. And then if you feel comfortable with it, you can hang the head heavy. Now you're going to reverse the same thing you've done to come out. Come all the way down to child's pose. Go back to the breath. This can be quite an intense pose emotionally. It's an asana that can bring things up, so just observe, no judgment here. Whatever comes up, observe. Now I'm going to show you another variation of camel, but it's quite advanced, so you choose. You can always pause the video as many times as you need. You're going to bring one foot up at a time. You could just stay here with the mudra, really bringing the foot towards your hip, or you can think of it as a mermaid and go for a bind. So you go for the inside of your elbow and then the left arm comes over the head and finds the right hand. Now you reverse what you've done to come out, and we're gonna go all the way down to child's pose. This is a variation of camel. Ustrasana is not an easy one, so you choose. We're gonna do the same thing to the left, so come forward. The whole time you wanna push the hips forward. Now see the change I'm doing with my hand. From my fingers facing out, I change them to face up, and that changes the placement of my elbow. Now I go for the inside of my elbow, and then the left hand comes towards my head, so the right hand can grab it. Hold it here, and then reverse to come out. You can go for a mudra first, and then go down to child's pose. Relax here. From here, you're just gonna slide forward all the way to the front of your mat. Now we're gonna go for an extended cobra. You're gonna push away from the floor. Now you choose how intense you make it by choosing where the hands are. The farther away from the hips, the less intense. The closer to the hips, the more of a back bend. So you choose how intense you want to make it. Hold it here, breathing through the nose. When you're ready, calm down. You're gonna hold both feet from the outside, and you're gonna kick against your hand. So inhale, kick. The chest comes off the ground. Try to look up. Hold it. Keep kicking. Keep kicking, keep kicking. Exhale, find your way down. Don't let go. We're gonna change the grip. You're gonna bring the hands to the inside of the feet. Inhale, kick again. Come off the ground. You might feel a little bit more on the shoulders this way. Just give it a go. Inhale in through the nose, exhale in through the nose. Find your way down. You're gonna push yourself away from the floor. You're just gonna bring the legs in front. You can move on your mat a little bit if you need. We're gonna go all the way back. You're gonna come to a candle pose. You can hold your low back with your hands. Hold it here. You wanna be as high on the shoulders as possible. You're gonna hold it here. This is great for our circulation. Breathing through the nose. Chin on the chest. Try not to twist the neck. You're gonna go directly to halasana, bringing the legs over your head. Or if it's too much, you can bring the hips down to the mat and you can have the legs on an L shape. You can interlace the fingers down here if you're on halasana. If your feet are touching the ground, you can bend your knees and cover your ears with your knees. Really slowly, you're gonna find your way down and you're gonna go directly to Shavasana. You can move on your mat all you need. Moving around, I need to go a little bit up. You're gonna spread your legs and your arms all you want. You can close your eyes here. If you find having your eyes closed uncomfortable, just find a drishti, a point of focus with your eyes and hold it. Going back to your breath, nothing else to do. All the work is done. Now try to find some stillness and go back to your normal breath. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers. You can move your head side to side, keeping your eyes closed if possible. And when you're ready, you're gonna bring your arms over your head, have a big stretch. You're gonna give yourself one last hug, bring your knees to the chest. You can rock side to side if you wish. You're gonna fold towards your right side, your yang side. You're gonna hold it here. You can use your right arm as your pillow. And when you're ready, you're gonna find your way up to a seating position. You can keep your eyes closed a little bit longer if you wish. One hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. Observe your breath. Notice any differences between how you were breathing at the beginning of this practice and how you're breathing now. Any differences between how you were feeling at the beginning of this practice and how you're feeling now. I want you to go back to that one thing you realize you have control over. And when you're ready, you're going to open your eyes, hands to the heart center, and namaste.
Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope the practice and the location help you feel a little bit better. I'm leaving you a present on the description below. You'll find a link to a Yoga Nidra for sleep. In case you're not having the best quality of sleep these days, make sure you grab it before you go. If you like this kind of work, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you really soon. Namaste.